Friday night took care of my weekday blues. I woke up, had breakfast, and read the news. I'm feeling relaxed, refreshed, and renewed. But I feel like there's something I'm forgetting to do.
Hey, Toby, the show's about to start.
Oh yeah, it's a Saturday show. 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 It's a Saturday show.
On a day like this, in a place like this, you've got to watch out. Stick to your mission. Remember, you're doing this for the good of the people. A superhero has to keep his wits about him. Don't get distracted by anything. There are problems that need solving around every corner. But no problem is too big, no mystery too deep, no riddle too complex for the guardian of Turtleville, Super Turtle!
Oh, hey, Otto, what's going on?
Otto? There's no Otto here. My name is Super Turtle. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Super Turtle, eh? What's your angle?
Angle?
Yeah, what's your gimmick, your backstory? Do you fight crime or solve mysteries? Did you get bitten by a radioactive turtle at some point?
Well, I always just thought that Super Turtle, I thought I was protecting the city of Turtleville from bad guys.
Well, Super Turtle, not all heroes fight bad guys. A hero is someone who is admired or idealized for their courage, outstanding achievements, or noble qualities. Here, check this out and you might have a better idea of what I'm saying.
Ah, Kashi, isn't it great to be on vacation?
It's so relaxing.
It sure is.
But, I think we forgot something. We have to do word of the day.
Oh, you're right. Good thing we're here visiting Lexi's cousin.
Yeah, she's so nice.
Right.
There she is.
Right. Shall we hit the button and see what the word of the day is?
Okay.
All right. Well, let's see what the word is. Why, look. It's bravery.
Bravery.
And that's perfect because we're talking all about heroes this week.
Oh, yeah, being brave and wise and helping other people.
That's right. Kashi, do you have any heroes?
Well, gosh, there are lots of people from history and also my grandparents. They're kind of my heroes, too.
Well, one of my heroes is Frances Kelsey, who was a scientist who wanted to keep things safe for everyone.
Oh, wow. Like medicine?
That's right. She wanted to make sure all the medicine we take is safe. Well, we've got our summer game code.
Right.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Here are the clues. It's 5 letters, and it's from Spanish.
Oh.
You use this to catch cows and horses, maybe even in a rodeo.
Oh.
Have you ever been in a rodeo?
No, I have not.
Last clue is Wonder Woman, a superhero, uses this to make people tell the truth.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I might know what it is.
That's what I thought, Kashi.
Huh.
Well, if you think you know the answer, you can go to play.aadl.org for big points.
Great.
Take care from Sullivan County.
Sullivan County, bye.
Bye.
Okay, citizen. I see that there are many layers to being a hero. Is there something I can do for you? A problem you need solved?
Well, yeah, actually, every week we do a segment on the show called What Is It? And I've got an object that I want to use for that segment, but even I don't know what it is. If you can identify it, that would be a great achievement for Super Turtle.
I can help, citizen. I will try my best. Off I go.
Wait, Super Turtle,
Yeah, I mean, citizen?
don't you want to know what the object is?
Oh, yeah.
What is it? This object is roughly 2 by 2 by 2 inches. It is made of metal, has screws and springs holding it together, and a small valve that opens and closes. What is it?
Have you ever sat down to a meal and wondered how your food got there? Sure, your family probably got the ingredients from a market or store, but how did the food get there? The answer is from farmers. Farmers work with the earth to produce the foods we enjoy. One recent summer day, I visited my friends Mark and Alex, who are farmers right here in Ann Arbor. Their farm is called Seeley Farm, and I came to learn more about it. What sort of things do you grow here on the farm?
We grow a diverse mix of vegetables and a lot of cut flowers, zinnias, dahlias, tomatoes, cucumbers, winter squashes, onions, potatoes. We have a few fruits that we grow, some raspberries and gooseberries.
What made you want to be farmers?
We got into farming because we like to work outside as much as possible. You never know if you're going to be working in the rain, or you'll be interrupted by a turtle or a coyote or a snowstorm. So that keeps it very interesting, and we like to produce things like vegetables that you can eat and live off of, and flowers and meat. And so it's a very self-sufficient and self-directed job.
When people think of farms, they might think of massive fields full of one thing, with lots of heavy machinery. Why does your farm look so different from that?
Well, our farm is human scale, which means that it's managed by people. If we're, pulling weeds or killing weeds, it's by hand or with hand tools. We use some small tractors, but it's a mix of human work and tractor work. And we're also really diverse, like I mentioned. So instead of planting, 2 to 4 different crops on our property, we have maybe 50 or probably even closer to 80 different species of crops that we harvest off of. And that just keeps everything really diverse. It's good for the insects and animals on our property, and it's good for the farmers too, because it keeps us busy through a longer growing season and make sure that we always have something to harvest.
It feels good to know where your food comes from, especially when you know that it was grown with a lot of care. That's why Mark and Alex are heroes of mine, along with all our other farmers. So, the next time you bite into a juicy tomato or sit down to a meal, thank your farmers.
Cheers to the farmers!
Ohio, good morning. my name is Charlie, and this week I'm going to teach you some Japanese words about heroes. So, when talking about superheroes, Japanese actually borrowed the English word hero. But if we're talking about legendary or historical heroes like Alexander the Great or Robin Hood or the Japanese folk hero Momotaro, who was a boy who was born from a peach, you'd use the word eiyu. So that's eiyu, hero. Now, heroes, and superheroes especially, are usually considered strong or powerful in many different ways. So to call someone strong in Japanese, you would say they are tsuyoi. So that is tsuyoi, strong. Now, superheroes and sometimes legendary heroes also often have superpowers. And one very popular superpower is the ability to fly. So when talking about flying, or to say someone flies, you would use the verb tobu, which can mean to fly or to leap. So that's tobu, to fly. So to wrap things up, we have a strong, tsuyoi, hero, or eiyu, who flies, tobu.
So this is a mountain dulcimer, or an Appalachian dulcimer. I'm Betsy, hi. And you play this one with a pick or with your fingers. And I brought a different one too. This one I bought, but this one my brother made. This is my dulcimer that my brother made, my brother John, and I'll play a tune called Napoleon's or Bonaparte's Retreat. And Bonaparte was a person in French history. However, there's a lot of American tunes that are called Bonaparte this or Napoleon that. So that's Bonaparte's Retreat on the Appalachian or Mountain Dulcimer. And maybe I'll play one with my fingers just so you can hear that. That sounds a little different. For a big ending. So nice to see you again, and I'll see you again soon.
Okay, Commissioner Elephant. I know for a fact that you remember almost everything. Does this object look familiar to you? It has a few words in English, has all of these screws, and these little gold pipes coming out of it.
Thanks for visiting, ST, but this object doesn't ring a bell to me at all. It looks kind of mechanical, though. Maybe you should go visit Cornelius Leo. He's an engineer and might be able to help.
Thanks, Commish.
Oh, and Super Turtle?
Yeah?
Be careful out there.
I hadn't gotten anywhere yet. I've been thinking about this problem for a while, but the information doesn't fit together. At least not in any way I can see. Maybe this mysterious Cornelius Leo will be able to help.
Hi, I'm Christopher, and since we're talking so much about heroes this week, I thought I'd give you a preview of one of the programs we wanted to run. We'll just have to do it once the library reopens to the public. It was all about cosplay, and we had sewing, and we had foam, and lots of other stuff and electronics that we wanted to put together for you. I'll just give you a little preview here. I found this purse that my daughter made, and I thought I would use some conductive thread and a microbit to make a little circuit. So when I hit the button, the light goes on, and when I hit another button, the light goes off. And this is all contained in this purse. So if we look inside, we can see we've got a little microbit with 2 buttons there, and I've got a power supply. The really tricky part is working with this crazy conductive thread. So it has little metal filaments in it. So when you sew, you've got an actual circuit. But it is tricky. We certainly look forward to working with you and inviting you to a cosplay event when the library opens. Until then, take care.
Ah, Super Turtle, I've been awaiting your arrival. My spies tell me that you're looking to identify an object. Is this true?
You must be Cornelius Leo. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Leo. I was referred to you by my good friend. He said you were an engineer and might be able to identify this object.
An interesting object to be sure. Where is it that you said you got this? Is there any chance that the person who gave it to you wouldn't miss it?
What do you mean?
Well, suppose I gave you $1 million for this object. Would you accept it?
Why would you do that, Leo?
Oh, no reason. Just asking a hypothetical question. $1 million or the object?
Well, to be honest with you, my friend really needs this object so he can finish out his show. There are a lot of people counting on me being able to identify it.
So that's a no?
It is. You know, Mr. Leo, I think I'll take my object and be on my way.
Just think about my offer, Otto. I'll be here for the rest of the day.
How'd he know my name? This must go deeper than I thought. But those were my only leads. Where can I turn to next? There must be some sort of repository of information that I can access. If only there was someone I could call, some kind of informational superhero that could aid me in my quest. If only that existed.
Hey Otto, you ready to pick up your books at the library?
Eureka! That's it!
Hey you guys, it's Colin. I wanted to tell you guys about something that happened to us when we went to northern Michigan. You'll never guess what we saw. We found this little guy sitting in the doorway to our cottage. His wing was drooping a little funny and he wasn't flying away. He looked a little dazed. We thought maybe he'd broken a wing or he was injured in some other way. So we just gave him lots of space and we left him alone to see if he might feel better and maybe fly away on his own. The next day, the owl was gone and we thought he must have gotten better. But later we found him down by the water. He was dazed and exhausted, so we called the Howell Nature Center to ask what we should do. And they suggested trying to capture the owl and take it to the nearest wildlife rescue center. It's like a hospital for injured hawks and owls and foxes and other animals. But that meant we've got to rescue this owl. Owls have really strong, sharp talons or claws on the end of their feet. And their beak is really strong and sharp too. So we have to be really careful not to scare the owl so he doesn't try to fight back. We could get really hurt. The Nature Center told us to try and cover the owl with a blanket because animals sometimes calm down when they're covered and they can't see. This owl looked too exhausted to fight back, and he might have even been a little bit relieved that someone was there to try to help him. That's my wife, Julie. She's really brave and she's really good with animals.
Yeah, that's what I figured. He wants help now.
Pick him up, Mom. Babe, I can't see the, yeah, I can't see the talent, and that's the... You got him. Yeah, hold on, okay, baby. We're gonna take care of you. We're gonna take care of you. We can get you feeling better.
Is his head soft?
Yeah, it looks so soft, doesn't it? Yeah, you're okay. You're okay. We're gonna take care of you. All right.
We drove him about an hour away to a wildlife rescue center. See, it turns out he's a really young owl. They evaluated the owl and they determined that he didn't have a broken wing. They thought he might have a head injury by accidentally flying into something like a window or a door. They are going to keep him there for a few weeks and take care of him until he gets strong again. And then we are going to release him back into the woods where we found him. That way, he can be back with his owl family. Wow, can you believe that, you guys? What an amazing adventure. I'm sure that owl was pretty scared, but I know that he's getting stronger every day. And I'm just glad we were there to help.
Ann Arbor District Library, this is Allison. How can I help you?
Hello, Allison. I have a question for you.
Okay.
It's a doozy. I've got this object here and I need to know what it is. It's about 2 by 2 by 2 inches. It's made of metal and it has what appears to be a valve on it.
Does it have any identifying marks on it?
It does. In big letters on the side it says Walbro.
Okay, well, it looks like Walbro sells a lot of products. Are there any other numbers or markings on them?
Actually, yes. In little text, it says WT682A. Does that help?
Yeah, it does. Let's see. All right. Well, it looks like what you have there is a Walbro brand carburetor. Looks like it's made for a weed whacker.
Fantastic! You are my hero!
I'm so glad to help. Do you have any other questions?
Actually, I do.
Yes?
What's a carburetor? This is a carburetor. A carburetor is a device that mixes fuel and air at the proper ratio. It is a major part of small internal combustion engines, such as those found on lawnmowers, weed whackers, and power washers. They used to be used in cars and trucks, but were replaced by fuel injection systems. That's what it is.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching this week's episode of The Saturday Show. I hope you enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun making it. And don't forget, if you'd like to write in to me or Otto, Kashi, Christopher, Allison, or Super Turtle, you can just send an email to tss@aadl.org, and we'll see you next week. And remember, Super Turtle away!